Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to my live stream. It is Friday. I am off for several days because of the holidays, and I am super excited about that. Tomorrow is my oldest boy's birthday, so we're actually getting ready to have a nice little celebration for his 4th birthday. And then, of course, all attention turns to Christmas. So definitely pumped about the next several days. But thank you guys for taking a couple of moments to join me. There are a couple of things that I want to do in this video. As you guys know, I almost always have an agenda when I turn the camera on. I have a couple of boxes that are set off to my side that I'm actually going to unbox. These are, I think every single one of them is essentially an AOK from somebody out in the community, and there is one from as far away as the UK, so we're going to unbox those things, and then we're also going to have an announcement as well. So definitely stay tuned for the announcement. This announcement is going to be something I think that everybody will have an opportunity to experience or to participate in or to be a part of, so definitely stay tuned for that. So we get caught up with the folks that have come into the chat, and then we will start unboxing a couple of these things that are sitting off to my side. So I think the first person that was in here was Comic Books NYC. How you doing, brother? It is always good to see you. Chris, it's good to see you, brother. Closet Geek is in the house. How you doing? RB3 is here. RB3, yes, I have AF15. If you, in fact, sent one to me, then absolutely, we will be unboxing that today. Thanatos is in the house. How you doing, brother? You are last up on the unboxing, so stay tuned for that. And James is in the house. How you guys doing? Hope everybody is having a good Friday so far. You know, I left work a little early, and it has been kind of fast paced. We actually took the kids to see Christmas lights and Santa Claus this evening. And we literally, as we were getting back in, my wife was like, just go inside, go live, and I'll take care of the kids. So it worked out quite nicely. So Closet Geek is asking, any other slabs from your personal collection you're going to unload and what? Yeah, I don't know. I want to think more about it. One of the things that I'm actually thinking about right now is thinking about my strategy for 2019. I actually had a chance to join JD last night. I, and Bueller actually jumped on, and we started talking about 2019 at a very high level. And, you know, I still need to crystallize my high level plan for the channel and for my collection. And then I also need to get a little granular as well. And one of the things that I've been kind of brainstorming is, do I want to sell off some books within my collection? I need to think more about that. I'm not a huge fan of selling things, so I just need to think a little bit more about it and see whether that's something that I want to do. So we shall see. Candygram Man is in the house. Chris is asking, you don't have one of the AF15. Bro, so what's crazy is somebody gave me an AF15 reprint, but I may... Thank you, Tina, for that super chat. Merry Christmas to you. I started to send you an email earlier today, and I resisted. I was like, she's probably at work. She's probably busy. I was literally typing the message out to you and deleted it. So I may still send you an email. But thank you very much for that super chat. I absolutely appreciate it. So I had a copy of AF15. Someone gave it to me. And I went to go look for it like a week ago, and I cannot find it. And I'm not certain if I still have it or if I gave it away as part of Trivia Night. Because I found my reprints for Amazing Spider-Man 129, for Fantastic Four 48, but I cannot find the one for AF15. And I honestly don't know if I've given it away. So I'm definitely going to go look for it again now that I have a little bit of time off. So I'm going to go look. K. Brune says his family puts up Xmas displays for almost 60 consecutive years. Wow. Wow. So what we did is we went to this place called, I think it's called like Cripps Place or something like that, not too far from my house. And it's very similar. It's like an entire neighborhood that every Christmas they put up lights. The entire neighborhood puts up lights. One of the cul-de-sacs has Santa and some other things. So this is I think the second or third year that we've gone. We take the kids. we walk around, we let them look at the lights and stuff like that. And then, you know, we let them interact with Santa. And my boy wants nothing to do with Santa, but we definitely try. So Candy Grant Man and Thanos are reacting to Tina's very generous super chat. Again, Tina, thank you for that. And I will be sending you an email tonight because there's a couple of things I want to chat to you about. Crypto stock is in the house. Chris says he has seen the ASM 129, the FF reprints, love them. Yeah, they're in there, but I cannot find that AF 15. And literally, I was online looking at AF 15 reprints because I knew that I had one, but there are multiple AF 15 reprints, and I was trying to figure out which one I had. Then I went to go look for it and couldn't find it. So now that I have a little bit of time off, I'm actually going to try to look for it and hopefully be able to find it. If I gave it to somebody out there, can you let me know? Because I give away a lot of books, and I honestly may have given that book away as part of trivia night, but I'm going to try to look for it. So Chris says he has one of those Christmas areas in his area. Yeah, and what I ended up doing, we donated, I think like 20 bucks or something like that. And the money that we donate actually goes to the neighborhood's lighting expenses, because every family, of course, has their lights on, and they do it for like 2 weeks. So the donation goes towards covering their light bills, and then anything that is in surplus gets donated to charity. So I think it's really cool. Candy Grant Man says the Marvel Tales reprints with alternative covers are amazing. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. All right, so let's unbox something here. So this first one is one that's actually been sitting here for a couple of days. This comes from JC Hodges. You probably don't recognize the name, but it is actually from Heroes to Icons. He actually did a sketch on each one of the cover variants that I sent out. He did the Iron Man, and he did that really cool Johnny Storm Human Torch on the back of one of them. So he sent me an AOK. I have a feeling that I know what it is, right? Because it's probably a sketch, but what it is, I actually don't know. So we're gonna unbox this thing. And as I do that, I will say to from Heroes to Icons, JC, thank you very much, brother, for thinking of me with this. I think you sent out several AOKs to different members of the community, and I absolutely appreciate you taking the time to create some artwork for me and then also to send it to me. I absolutely appreciate it. So see what this is. And he used some really good cardstock here, cardboard. This is really good cardboard. This is that thick stuff. So let's separate this out. And as I mentioned, I've got a couple of days off from work, which is really nice. Between Christmas and New Year's, we don't work in my industry. So I'm actually going to try to go hunting for some books out in the community and hopefully be able to find some really cool stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So he actually posted this on his social media, and I saw it, but I didn't know if it was mine or not. This is really cool. So first look at this thing. It is a split face bust of Venom, and so I think, well, no, it's actually Spider-Man. Spider-Man with the Venom symbiote, and then Peter Parker, regular costume on the other side. That is really, really cool. On an Amazing Spider-Man #1 sketch cover. This thing is cool, and he signed it here off to the side. Definitely some cool stuff, man. There are people out there with amazing talent that Reggie just does not have. So let's see what he wrote. He wrote something here on the back of this, so let me open this thing up. And so he actually included something else here. So he says, Reggie, a little gift for a great YouTuber, not a grail and not a key, but something a bit more meaningful. Merry Christmas and blessings from Jason H. from Heroes to Icons. That is awesome. He also included here a little card that he sketched. It looks like a little Spider-Man there with a lot of detail in it. That is really cool. And you can see his nice letter there. Jason, thank you very much, brother. I absolutely appreciate this. Not a grail, not a key, but a very cool gesture on your part and a pretty solid piece of artwork, man. That is awesome. You know, I always talk about this. I have zero talent when it comes to art. And my boy is always asking me, Daddy, draw this, Daddy, draw that. And I'm like, dude, I can't draw that stuff. Go ask your mother. And it was crazy is his mother can actually draw. She's actually pretty talented. She can draw dinosaurs and cows and garbage trucks and all this stuff. And I'm like, Dad can't do that stuff. So Candygram Man says, coincidentally, he got ASM 252. Big Will is in the house. How you doing? Perry Comics, yes, he does have some skills, brother. Skills that Reggie does not have. And Tina, I would definitely agree. Some pretty talented artwork here. First cameo of Silk, absolutely. Yep. And I think I have the regular Amazing Spider-Man. This is cool. I can't tell if he did something to the trade dress up there. I can't tell if that's his artwork or if that was on the book. It's probably on the book, I think, already. Is that the first Cindy Moon? I do believe so. Who Dat Comics? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Randy Rattlesnake is in the house. So definitely appreciate you guys swinging by. So we got a little AOK right there. Really cool one from Heroes to Icons. I always want to say Icons to Heroes. I don't know why. But he sent me a really cool sketch variant. And this next one is from a buddy. What is his first name? David Battersby. David Battersby, I think that's how you say his last name. He is over in the UK. He sent this to me and it's been sitting here for almost a week now, trying to find some time to pop this thing open. So we're gonna cut this open. And I think I know what this one is. I have not seen it, but we had a conversation about a certain type of Spider-Man book. And so I have a feeling that that's what it is. All right, so what he put a note here and it says, hi Reggie, here is the Spider-Man annual. I promised you. Also enclosed a copy of Spider-Man Comics Weekly 44, first UK Kingpin. That's cool. He says staples have a bit of rust, but what do you do? You can't do anything when it's nothing, right? All right, so let's crack this thing open. Crack this thing open. He actually put a really nice note in there. So we'll open this thing up and see what's inside. Because I actually didn't have any of these UK annuals. He and I had a really great conversation about those. And this thing is like a thick book. Is this an annual? Wow, this thing's like a book. Here's Spider-Man Annual 1979. That is a really, really cool cover there. And you guys know I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, not just for who Peter Parker is, but also for the amazing cast of characters that surround Peter Parker. And as you can see, you've got Robbie down here, J. Jonah Jameson, Flash is on there, Harry, Kingpin, Molten Man. I mean, all the entire cast of characters is there. And you can see just how thick this thing is. It is an incredibly thick book. It's a hardcover book. This thing is slick. Let's see if I can pop this open without ripping the bag. I thought these annuals were just regular books. This is an amazing shape from 1979. Check that out. That is awesome. That is awesome. This is really cool. White pages on this thing. This thing is gorgeous. I've never actually seen this book before, or even held it for that matter. So I'm definitely going to enjoy this. You know what? This actually may be a reprint of certain ASM catalog or certain ASM books. So I've got to figure out which ones. This is cool though. Very, very cool gift. David, brother, thank you very much for this. I absolutely appreciate it. This is cool. And then, so that's one thing. The other thing that he included in here, that's cool right here. This is Spider-Man Comics Weekly number 44, Spider-Man No More. That is cool. And if you look back there over my shoulder, you can actually see that it is, I think, a reprint of Amazing Spider-Man 50, which is 50, right? Which is the first appearance of Kingpin. This is the UK version. This thing is very cool. I'm not going to open this one up, but this is really cool. I've actually picked up another one of these UK books. It was the Mighty Worlds of Marvel, and it was basically a reprint of Fantastic Four #1, Hulk #1, AF-15. So they had like a couple of pages out of each one of those books, and then it also had the original artwork for Amazing Fantasy 15 that was done by Steve Ditko. So definitely a cool little gift right there. So again, David, thank you very much for that. Comic Books NYC says very nice hardcover right there. Randy says that is very cool. Bake, the Snake Brothers are in the house, as RB3 says. do like a side-by-side. Yeah, I'll give you a side-by-side. So you can check this thing out. Oh, it's side-by-side with a 50? I hope not, because I'm not getting that off the wall. But these things are very, very cool. And he says there's a little bit of rust. It doesn't even matter to me because these are just awesome copies of some really, really cool books. And yeah, there is a little bit of rust. Who cares? This is awesome. Week ending December 15th, 1973. This is it. The most startling Spidey saga of all, as Peter Parker gives up his secret identity forever. Look at this thing. This thing is cool. This thing is cool. So shout out to David for this amazing gesture. I actually have a box at my ankles here that I keep a lot of like my magazine size stuff in. And I literally last weekend almost bought a magazine size box to hold some of these things and decided against it. And now maybe I need to go back and rethink that because I'm starting to get more and more of those magazine size things. So I may have to go ahead and check those out. Comic Head is in the house. Andrea, how you doing? Joa, I guess I'm not sure if I'm saying that correct. Rush, how you doing, brothers? Good to see you. And then the real Super Sam is here. He's asking about Aquaman movie thoughts. So maybe someone that has actually seen the movie can give him an opinion on that because I absolutely have not done that. ASM 50 is one of the books I'm aiming for 20. Bro, I actually had to pick that up when I was planning to go see Stan Lee. I wanted to get a iconic book to have Stan sign, and I wanted it to be a book that was important to me, and also a book that he had something to do with, right? Because I felt like if I'm going to get his signature, it should be on something that he actually worked on, you know, and. Amazing Spider-Man 50 was actually on my list because I love the color red. I love Spider-Man. You've got the Kingpin. Stan Lee wrote it. John Romita drew it. It was just a perfect book for me to actually pick up. And I'm so glad that I did to get the book and then get his signature. It's actually a really, really cool book. I lost like a half a grade on that one. It was originally a 7.5, but we cracked the slab. We got his signature. We got it pressed and cleaned, and then we got it re-slabbed, and we lost a half a grade. But I do have a cool signature from Stan Lee and also a signature from John Romita on that one. So, brother, good luck in picking up that book. I hope that you're able to snag it. So, Two Kings is in the house. How you doing, brother? Comic Books NYC says ASM 50 is also on his list as well. And he dropped a video earlier today where he actually highlights his want list for 2019. So if you guys get a chance, check that out. Comic Books NYC actually does a really good job with his videos. I do enjoy his view, and I enjoy his videos. So if you guys get a chance, check him out. This next thing that I'm actually opening up is from someone who I've gotten to know pretty darn well, kind of sort of both on and off YouTube, never in person, but on and off. I think we've developed a friendship. It is Matt, aka Thanatos, who just got back from skiing. He sent this to me and he said to me something along the lines of, this better end up on your wall, or this is wall worthy. I hope to see this on your wall. Like he's made several comments along these lines. So I'm not quite sure what it is, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be a DC book. So, oh, he says, or I will lose subscribers. Brother, I hope not. I hope not. So this dude, did you wrap this or did Melody wrap this? Hold on, let me look at the wrap job. It's actually a much better wrap job than what I could do. So I'm going to assume that you did this. Yep, and he says he did. So like I said, Matt and I have developed a pretty good relationship and rapport. I genuinely enjoy interacting with this dude, you know, both on camera and off camera. And I think he's an all-around good guy. He was actually the first person that I thought of to participate in my community project, where I sent around those sketch variants to other YouTubers across the country. He was the very first one that I went to, just because I knew he would say yes, and you know, he's just a good guy. So we're gonna pop this thing open and see what it is that Matt has sent me as an AOK. And there's a note on here. This See what I mean? Is there something up? See, you can read here for yourself. This better get a spot on your wall or I will unsubscribe. That is a threat, and I think everyone has witnessed your threat. So, oh man. So let's open this thing up and see what Matt has sent. I can't tell you the last time I actually unboxed something. Oh, he sent it in a top loader. Very nice. I was trying to be gingerly with it. So pop this thing open. You guys may have seen what it was before I did just there. So let's see. He's holding me ransom. Yeah, he definitely is. So let's see what this is that Matt feels should go on my wall. Chris says, I saw nothing. So what is it? You guys are seeing it before me. Oh man. A little Santana action. That is cool. She does have some nice legs, my friend. They look pretty nice on camera. They look even better here. This is cool. Thank you, dude. This is nice. This is a nice book. This really is a nice book. What did you have, like 3 of these, I think? I think you had a couple. This is cool. This is a really nice book. For me, when I first started watching Matt, this was like one of the books that I always used to see in the background. He used to talk about this book so much. You know, I think it's a really cool book. And we competed against each other in Comic Wars. And I tried to destroy him with the Vampirella, one of his other favorite characters, because I was unable to find a Santana. So TJ Watson says definitely wall worthy. John Daly, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the live stream. Yes, you have indeed caught me live. Thanatos says, I've owned 3 of those. I wanted you to have a book that means a lot to me and to get you more. That's awesome. Darwin, how you doing? So this is from my buddy Matt, aka Thanatos. This is very, very cool. Thank you, brother. I absolutely appreciate it. You could have sent it slabs because the top loader can't go on the wall, but you can't be perfect. You can't be perfect, but I definitely appreciate it. Lowe says definitely a good cover. Orb, how you doing? It's good to see you guys. Gilbert again, welcome to the chat. All right, so we'll do a quick recap of things, and then we are going to get to the big announcement. And I actually think it's a big announcement. I've been on a little bit of roll as of late, making some various announcements and breaking some news and stuff like that, which has been really, really cool. So we're going to kind of continue that thought, and we're going to make another announcement tonight that I hope you guys will appreciate, but you guys will ultimately be the judges of that. So I want to let's just do the announcement and then I'll get to the recap at the end. So one of the things, I know, Chris, I've been doing a lot of announcements, but I enjoy it, right? I enjoy this stuff. Ben, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. It's good to see you. Ben, I was actually just talking about you today. I'm hoping that we can connect at some point while I'm off of work. I'm actually thinking about hitting a couple of comic shops, including Bob's shop out in Livermore or Liverpool, whatever that thing is. But hopefully you and I can connect at some point while I'm off, basically between like now and the 2nd of January. So maybe we can meet up, hit a shop, or have some coffee or something like that. So broke because of comics. It is neither. It is neither Crest nor Colgate. I have not signed a deal with either one of those companies, and nor do I use either one of those products. Reggie, I'm a businessman. Titans tie comes out. All right, so here is the announcement. I am always trying to do certain things to give back to the community, right? Whether it is the form of video content that I create that is informative and entertaining, or trivia night, or, just different ideas, things that I participate in to try to give back to the community in some way, shape, or form. And I want to continue doing that, right? And so what I want to do is I actually want to give away a comic book to the community. And what I want to do is when I reach 2,100 subs, right now I'm at 1667 or 1668 or something like that. When I reach 2,100 subs, I am going to give away a book, and I'm going to send the book to anyone, anywhere in the world that FedEx goes. Has to be FedEx. If it is where FedEx goes, I will send this book to you when I reach 2,100 subs. And what I'm going to do is ask people to basically comment on this video and basically say something like, I'm in. When it gets posted, right? Say, I'm in. I'm going to capture all of that. I'm going to randomize it on the day, hopefully the day that I get 2,100 subs, and then I'm going to give away a book. And it is a slab. And it is random. Yes, it is, but it is my contest and we are going to do it my way. No, JLS, there's no picking a book from the wall, bro. Bro. There is no picking a book from the wall. We are going to send this book to anywhere in the world that FedEx goes, right? And the book, hopefully you guys like it. I don't know. Hopefully you guys like it. Here is the book that I'm going to be giving away. So hopefully this is a book that people are actually interested in getting. At the end of the day, you guys will be able to tell me whether this is something that you're interested in. But this is New Mutants number 98. This is White Pages 9.2, first appearance of Deadpool. This will go from my grubby hands to your home as soon as I reach 2,100 subs. And so this is just, again, my way of continuing to kind of give back to the comic book community that has supported me over this last year, embraced me, followed me, watched my videos and all that kind of stuff. I want to continue giving something back to the community. And if you want, I just found these the other day. If you are the winner, and you're like, I want that too, I will throw in a hand-signed stage photo from my last competition where I actually won the competition. I will throw this in for free. This is free. Just I actually found those in a box the other day. Thank you, Comic Books NYC. So again, the dude said those legs. I probably can do a video. This is actually, this is my stage photo from when I won a competition at the end of 2016. I think I was 198 pounds, 96 pounds on stage. But I just found these the other day in a box. So just brings back memories from when I actually used to look good. So, but yeah, so that is the contest. I am not requiring anybody to do any videos or any of that other kind of stuff. All I ask is that when the video gets posted, you come back, you basically say, I'm in, or whatever you want to say to indicate your desire to participate in the contest. And as soon as I hit the 2,100 subs, I'm going to drop the names into a list, randomize it, pick a winner, and then put the book in FedEx to send out to you guys. So there you go. Sure you want to give it away? I'm willing to part with my money. Nah, it's cool. It's cool, Closet Geek. Oh, unless you want to pay for the photo, you can buy photos all day long, brother. But no, the book is something that I absolutely want to give away. So I just think it's one of those cool things of giving back to people. So Comic Books, Comic Head 84 says he saw the video of when I won first place. Thank you, brother. It was a cool moment, man. It really was a cool moment. It was a very surreal moment to be the last man on the stage holding the sword and the check. The check was just icing on the cake. It actually just paid for the hotel room, to be honest. But yeah, man, it was a surreal thing for me to be standing on the stage as an IFBB pro, winning the competition. So that was very cool for me, you know. Lo says he is in. Yeah, I mean, you can do a video if you want, but I'm not requiring a video. I'm not requiring any kind of thing on your part, because so many people I realize that are watching the videos don't necessarily want to do videos. They don't want to necessarily go on camera, but they still want to participate. And I think it's important that I try to find a way to participate, have people participate. Still keep in mind that I'm also working on another idea for the community project, the sketch cover variant. I also want to give that away. And I think my goal for that is to give the sketch cover variant away in such a way that also people don't have to jump through hoops. They don't necessarily have to record videos or any of that other stuff. So again, hopefully folks will enjoy participating in this thing. So Randy says, nice book, but the signed photo, that's just the cherry on the top was debating. You guys are awesome. But the book's stolen from the late 90s, kind of salty. Oh man, that's awful, dude. That's awful. Anytime something gets stolen, man, I'm just not a fan of that. Two Kings, thank you very much. Can we get the pictures witnessed by CGC, says TJ Watson. Brother, there's no slab for those books, man, you know. You guys are awesome. Planet Fitness is opening in the mall. Look how Reggie here I come. Brother, I need to get myself back into Planet Fitness, I gotta tell you. I love signed comics. How you doing, brother? You guys are hilarious. Chris says, I'll make a video of me putting a $5 bill in an envelope and mailing it to you. Darwin says he'll be up in San Francisco this week. Let me come pick one up. Brother, I'm actually in East Bay, right? I'm in East Bay, south of Oakland. So I'm on the other side of the bay. But I'm actually hopefully going to be spending some time hitting a couple of comic shops, maybe meeting up with some guys, definitely spending time with my family, hitting shops all over. Wherever we go, I'm going to try to hit a couple of shops or two. So all right, so let's do a quick recap and then we are going to get ourselves out of here unless you guys have other things that you want to talk about. My buddy Jason from Heroes to Icons sent me a wonderful, wonderful AOK. He sent this amazing Spider-Man #1. He actually is a super talented artist. He did this split head bust of Peter Parker, the Venom symbiote costume on one side and the regular Peter Parker on the other. And then he also sent me a nice little card here in a little sleeve, a little Peter Parker bust. So definitely some cool stuff. There's some amazingly talented people out there, and I absolutely appreciate the gesture because this drawing is, I tell you, 1,000 times better than anything that I could ever do. So the next one is from David over in the UK. David and I had a wonderful conversation the other day about Spider-Man annuals and things like that. So he actually sent me one from 1979 Spider-Man annual. This thing is just, it's a hardcover, thick book. And it's just gorgeous on the inside. It really is. I remember these books back in the day as I was a kid because you always just assign on this side, you know. And I've actually have some of those books from my childhood with my little chicken scratch, you know, Reggie Simmons on the side there. And then here's the other book that he sent me. This is Spider-Man Comics Weekly #44. This is a reprint of Amazing Spider-Man 50. So this is the first appearance of the Kingpin in the UK. Really, really nice copy of this. I haven't cracked it open, but the outside looks incredible. There's a little tear down here, and David mentioned a little rust on the staples, but this is a really nice copy and an awesome gesture from David. So shout out to you, brother, for thinking of me. I appreciate it. And then the last AOK that I'm going to show today came from my buddy Matt, aka Thanatos. He sent me a supposed wall book, but it's not slab, so it technically can't go on the wall, which means I need to spend money to get it slabbed to put it on the wall. I don't really understand how that's a gift then. But he sent me this wonderful Santana #16. This might be a wall-worthy book, even though it is DC. It is a really, really nice copy. And all jokes aside, I am very appreciative, Matt, of this gesture. So thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So that was the other AOK. I have another off to my side from, I think it was Bake the Snake. Bake the Snake sent me a box that I'm probably going to open up tomorrow. Bake the Snake sent this over. I will probably, again, open it up tomorrow when I go live, because I'm probably going to go live a couple of times over the next, several days, because I'm off work and I might as well, spend a little bit of time with you guys. So I'll probably be going live again fairly often, so definitely stay tuned for that. And then the big announcement today was that I'm actually giving away a free book to someone who subscribes to the channel and indicates when this video gets posted that they are in, that they want to be part of the contest. As soon as I reach 2,100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a book free to some lucky viewer somewhere in the world. And the book will be this one right here. New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. This is a 9.2 white pages, and it is a really, really nice copy. I love signed comics, brother. Thank you for swinging by. I absolutely appreciate it. So this is the book that I'm going to be giving away, and I jokingly said I would also include a signed stage photo CGC witnessed, according to TJ Watson. So there you go. That's what's going to be given away. And if I don't talk to you guys again, definitely Merry Christmas, but I'll be online, so hopefully I'll get a chance to see and interact with you guys a little bit more. Jack says, once you go DC, you don't go back. Nah, I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that at all. Am I vegan? Heck no. Heck no. I eat meat, brother. Do I believe that you can be vegan? I say go for it if that's your thing. I eat a tremendous amount of meat. So I'm actually naturally thinned, and so if I don't eat like a lot of food, I will thin out. And I got down pretty low not that long ago because I wasn't eating as much. I actually have to make myself eat, if you will, especially when you're eating whole food. It takes me a little bit of work, and so I actually had to start eating a lot more to keep my weight up. But thank you Thanatos, I definitely appreciate it. So yeah, man, I have to kind of pound the food to keep it on. Can you be a vegan and make it work? Probably, but I also tend to weigh around 200 pounds, and in the off season when I was competing, I would get up as high as like 235, 225, right? And that's a little hard if you're not eating meat and things like that. So is it possible? Potentially. That is, however, not the path that I'm on, but I think it's definitely doable. And yeah, my entire family, right? I am a naturally thin person. My first competition, I was 166 pounds on stage, and I'm 6 feet tall. And that just goes to show you that if I don't eat and just train, I will thin out. So I have to literally pound the food to keep the weight on. So I tend to eat a healthy amount of beef, not a ton, but a healthy amount of beef. And I eat a lot of chicken, ground chicken, because I have texture issues. And so, again, if you're a competitor, you guys, be careful what you wish for, right? Because when I was actively competing, I would have to eat like 5,500 calories a day, 5,300 calories a day. And when you're talking about food that is like 2 cups of rice, right? When your breakfast is a cup and a half of oatmeal and a dozen egg whites, that's not necessarily enjoyable eating. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, just pounding really, really tasty food. It's I would eat 14 ounces of white potato. That's a lot of potato. And I promise you, weigh it out and look at 14 ounces of white potato. It's a lot, plus 8 ounces of meat or whatever, So, all right, so there you go, guys. I wanna thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with me on a Friday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these Christmas unboxings and also the contest that I'm sponsoring. I hope everybody participates, and I will look forward to talking with you guys. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to do this again. As always, if you guys need me, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am on Instagram at RegieCollects, and also if you post a comment here on Instagram, I almost always respond. Thanks and have a good night. And Tina, thank you very much for that super chat donation. I absolutely appreciate you.